Welcome to Nicholas 11x12. Today I'm looking at a very affordable mechanical gaming keyboard by VicTsing. The VicTsing I-800 featuring mechanical blue switches. VicTsing has sent me this keyboard directly from Amazon, where it currently costs just about 70 euros. That are roughly $80 more or less. So the pricing for sure is very attractive, but do you still remember the last mechanical keyboard I've tested at a similar price point? It pretty much sucked. So how about this one? Is it any good? Let's find out. Thanks a lot to VicTsing for sending me this keyboard for the review. The box, a very simple one, and inside of it the I-800 keyboard itself, on its cable a keycap puller, and also included a manual. So right off the bat I gotta say the I-800 looks fairly spectacular in terms of looks. A very gaming oriented look, if you wanna call it like that. Honestly, I'm not a fan of the aesthetics here, but that's a matter of taste, and the way it's done here, well, I can't complain. VicTsing has thought about what might be appealing to certain gamers. What immediately caught my eye was the brushed aluminum base. It really does a lot for the design and certainly makes an expensive impression. The I-800 is equipped with a non-removable, fairly small wrist rest. I mean, it's fine, but I would have wished for a bigger one. Still, the keyboard is very sturdy as a whole thing. The dimensions here are about 481 by 217 by 41 millimeters. The USB cable is 1.8 meters long, however, isn't braided. It's a standard one, very understandable at a price point of $80. On the bottom, 4 big rubber feet here, as well as 2 quality stands with rubber feet. Now, some of you may have noticed by now this is the German layout version of the I-800. Although I would have preferred the US layout, it's more than understandable this keyboard being shipped from a German Amazon warehouse has to come with the German key layout. But no worries, if you're buying this in the US, you'll be getting the US layout. This specific VicTsing keyboard features generic mechanical blue switches, and if I'm not mistaken, it's the only variant available. It is claimed the switches, just like the Cherry Max ones, should last you 50 million keystrokes. The typing feel all in all is good. Blue switches are very tactile and produce that clicky noise many typers in fact find very satisfying. At first I was expecting an RGB LED backlight, which is not the case however. Each row of keys simply is equipped with different colored LEDs, so there's no way we can change any colors on here. All the programming customization is done on the keyboard without any kind of software. In fact, this is a pure plug-and-play keyboard. The LEDs are fairly bright, 3 brightness levels in total, and VicTsing also has thought of neat little presets for different type of games. No worries, you're also given the option to individually light up specific keys, just the way you like it. And at only $80, I was even more impressed to discover cool lighting effects more expensive keyboards usually come with or even lack, depending on the model. Additionally, the LED running speeds can easily be changed with the function and left and right arrow keys. A little downside in my opinion is the fact that the actual numbers on the numeric keys on the top here are hardly lit. Doesn't bother me personally though. The I-800 comes with an N-key rollover, and certain settings such as the ones for the LEDs are stored on the onboard memory, which capacity unfortunately is unknown to me. As far as I know, there's no way of recording any macros or switching between profiles. It's all kept very basic. As we'd expect, we're getting the win-lock function, fairly standard media keys, but something that truly stands out is the keyboard lock function. This one locks every single key unless you unlock it again with the same key combination. That can be very useful, and that's a feature more manufacturers should definitely implement. Another cool feature worth of pointing out is this keyboard's water resistance with 5 holes on the bottom, designed for drainage. Small things I don't like so much about this I-800 is that we, for instance, can change the brightness level of the 4 green LEDs surrounding our keys. Another thing I noticed is that the keycaps aren't always nicely aligned in angle. Sometimes the keys look a bit all over the place, but it doesn't take away from any kind of functionality. The typing feel once again is pretty good, although I prefer brown switches personally. The VicTsing I-800 for a price of roughly $80 is a very impressive mechanical keyboard. I in fact was quite surprised by its performance and features. It looks quite spectacular for a gaming keyboard, that for sure is a plus for many gamers that are into this type of design, and the LEDs are bright. The LED effects and customization options in general, despite no software at all, are phenomenal at again $80. The build quality is very good, the brushed aluminum definitely helps a lot, and yeah, overall I'm very satisfied. The price-performance ratio is excellent. What probably bothers me most, however, is the small wrist rest. But nonetheless, at $80 currently, I can definitely recommend the VicTsing I-800 mechanical gaming keyboard. A definite case for my gold award. Thanks for watching, don't forget to subscribe, and visit my website to sometimes see videos there earlier.